Hello and good morning from Fez. This was a very interesting night that we spent in a riad, traditional hotel of Morocco, and now we're going to breakfast. And he's just waking up, and then we'll decide what we'll see and visit today in Fez, the historical cultural center of Morocco, and later today we'll go back to Marrakesh. Yes, we have to go. So the saga of the red cap continues.
Or it's ended.
And the thing is that they don't have the cap here in Fez. Everybody's eating right now, so we actually had to ask somebody to stop eating and come and translate for us. It was a bit embarrassing. Anyway, so we asked them. I think they understood. They looked on their desk and then they said no.
Yeah, it's sad. I guess I'll have to part with my red hat. It did serve me well, so many travels, but I guess it's time to get a new red cap. Yeah, I'm disappointed.
Wonderful smell. So here we are walking for the past 40 minutes or so from the bus station to the Medina in Fez because we couldn't find a taxi because we arrived at dinner time, and since today is the last day of Ramadan, everybody was really eager to eat, so there was nobody on the street, so we decided to walk for it's like 4 kilometers. They have a sidewalk, so looks like it's in the middle of nowhere, but it's not. Actually, we are really close to the main Medina because there are two here in Fez. Then we're gonna pick one of the hotels, go check in, have dinner. And Eddie was saying that although he only ate that double breakfast this morning, he's not hungry yet, and actually I'm not hungry either. So it was a quite filling breakfast. Right?
Yeah.
Good. So let us discover Fez, or probably go to sleep and wake up really early tomorrow. We'll see. I want to show you this wonderful riad. Like all riads, this one has a beautiful inner yard. It's just spectacular, and the details are amazing, and the sitting area is simply amazing. And it's just like one of those gardens or palaces that you visit in any of the historical cities in Morocco, but in this one you actually get to stay. It's just mind-blowing. So yeah, I can get why most people, if they only spend a few days here, they want to stay in Riad. It's really nice. We still have some hours till our 2 o'clock train to Marrakesh. So we're gonna explore the Medina of Fez. Actually, there are two, but we're gonna get lost on the streets, visit some of the attractions. I don't know if I mentioned, but Fez is one of the cultural, spiritual, and intellectual center of Morocco. It hosts one of the oldest universities in the world, and it is one of the largest urban area car-free in the world. So yeah, a lot of records here, and also it's a UNESCO heritage site. So gonna wander on with not a particular direction within the narrow streets of Fez, and we'll see what will end up, hopefully at a train station by 2 p.m. Eddie, you did good today.
What do you feel?
You ate everything.
Yeah.
Was it a good breakfast here at the Riad?
It was a very good breakfast, and they were very nice. They offered more, but I already ate everything, even part of your breakfast.
There are a lot of riads here. No, we're not.
Yes, we are.
No, we're not.
Technically, it's a circle, so eventually.
And was probably one of the worst smells ever, but we're still to visit the Tanneries. Do you like it here?
Yeah, it's nice. But I've seen a lot of stuff like that in the last few days, so it's hard for me to, be as surprised anymore. But it's very nice. Yeah.
So this is the Attarine Madrasa in Fez, which is one of the oldest one in town. Actually, there are a bunch of madrasas, which means basically school. But this one, it's right next to the oldest university, which holds the title of the oldest in the world. And this one is also one of the oldest madrasas, which was built in started building in 1323, finished in 1325, so that's like 14th century, sorry. And architecture is truly incredible. It is said that it was built under the direct supervision of the Sultan, and scholars were able to also come here from outside Fez and stay here. They would it was supporting accommodation for up to 50-60 scholars, and they would teach them a lot of Islamic law and other stuff that would help them in their local towns. What else was there? I think the scholars were also coming from the north part of Morocco, places like Tangier and other cities around. when you come to Fez, you definitely have to see the tanneries. Although we are mostly vegetarian right now, vegan most of the times, but vegetarian sometimes. The tanneries are one of the most visited place in Fez, and probably they're famous not just in Morocco but all over the world. And this is how it looks like. Basically, we are on a rooftop of a leather shop. They have quite a bunch, and in the middle of it, like between the buildings, they have this place where they bring the sheep leather and they like the skin, and then they clean it, and then they dry it and they color it. So there's a long process that takes quite some days, and everything is natural, and they use like natural pigments from spices like saffron and poppy seeds and stuff like that to color the skin to make the leather. The smell though, they offer you mint when you come here. Here we are at the Clock Cafe in Fez, so we can now say which one is the best. They all have the same menu. All of them have great location and great rooftops, so it's really hard to say. They all have the same amazing fresh mint lemonade. We decided to stop here just for lemonade because it's so hot today in Fez. It's like I was not expecting this when we planned this morning in Fez. So after this, we're off to the train station to go back to Marrakesh. And it was a crazy morning here. We saw the Tanneries in Fez, old school, Islamic school, one of the oldest actually. And we just admired and got lost on the streets of the Medina. So yeah, definitely worth a visit, especially if you want to explore the souks, the market, if you want to go shopping. They have lots of leather products. We don't use that, but they do it anyway. Fortunately, lots and lots of everything that you would need for your house, for your lifestyle, whatever. Really, really interesting place. So here we are on our way back to Marrakesh. We got a train from Fez, and all the trains going south in Morocco are like normal trains. Unfortunately, the rails do not support like the fast train that we took to Tangier, which was like super fast. This one is like normal train. They also stop in all stations, and yes, it's a 6.5-hour ride. Oh my god, to Marrakesh, and we realized we only have like we each have a tiny bottle of water. It's still Ramadan. It's the last day of Ramadan today, actually. So I don't think they sell anything on the train, and We also tried to play a game, a storytelling game, me and Eddie, and yeah, basically we got bored of that after 30 minutes, so we are still on the train. 6 more hours to go. Eddie said he has chocolate in his backpack and he asked me for money, and I said I don't believe him, I'm not gonna buy it from him, and he just got it out of his backpack, so he does have chocolate. The question is, should I pay him or not? Look at the chocolate. Okay, I'm not gonna steal it. That's the chocolate. Yeah. Okay. Yep. Yeah.
50. My friend. Good price, good price. 50.
No.
How much you want to give me, my friend? I give you good price.
No.
Then I eat chocolate, then you do not eat chocolate. Simple solution. I don't eat it now.
You're terrible friend.
I wait till you get hungry. Then I eat it slowly.
You've been carrying that chocolate since last week, waiting for the perfect moment to sell it to me. So the bus ride from yesterday was like, it was for only 4 hours. It lasted like an eternity, really. So 6 hours in the train is a lot. That's why I recommend bring water, food, some entertainment, like download some stuff on your phone to watch, like Netflix stuff, whatever you're into. Bring a book, listen to music. What else? Anything that entertains you. Yeah, definitely bring something, because otherwise there's nothing to do. Food. Yeah, bring some food too. Don't come during Ramadan. They don't sell anything during Ramadan, unfortunately. Maybe when we get to Marrakesh, there will be some sort of celebration, because you know, the Ramadan is ending, so maybe they are celebrating that. I'm not sure though. If they are, we will find out and see, and go and celebrate with them.